bring in my husband, hopefully ex-husband soon, for child support. He roughly pays about $1,000 a month, and I feel he should be paying more because he makes more. He makes more than I do.
Okay, but he's not under a court order, right?
No, ma'am. He just gives.
So he voluntarily gives you $1,000 a month for child support.
Yes, and exactly voluntarily gives me money. Every now and then.
That's a good thing, right?
Every now and then he gives me money. Then most time I'm begging for him to give me money.
Still get it.
So what's going on? Like, fill me in. How did we get here today?
We're here today because I know he's a truck driver. He's over the road all the time. But like I said, I need more money for my children. They're in activities, private school. I just need more money. And I'm not jealous of him or anything like that. That's what he said before, but I'm not.
You said they're in activities and they go to private school, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Isn't it fair to assume that the $1,000 is covering that?
No, it's not.
So who needs the money, the kids or you?
Well, of course, I have to look good too, but I don't spend that money on myself. I spend it on my
spend all of it
No,
on
I
yourself,
do not. Don't.
We just have to pause it real quick. I want you to see what's happening here. First of all, she said she wants more money for the kids for whatever reason she just mentioned. And now she's saying, well, I gotta look good too, which is crazy to me. But let's continue the video.
No, I do not. No, I do not. You don't have proof of that.
Your Honor,
You don't have proof of that. You do not have proof of that.
Wouldn't it be fair to say that with the tuition as well as the children's expenses, that $1,000 is covering that?
It's not.
How much is the tuition?
Tuition is, we have 2 children.
Okay.
And tuition is it's about $500 a piece. That's $1,000 right there. And I still need more money because I need clothes. I need to feed them.
Does he give you any money in regards to extra, like for the extracurricular activities or anything like that?
I'm trying to get extra. He won't give me that. No, he does not give me extra.
What is the visitation schedule between the two of you?
He has the kids Sunday through Wednesday.
That's split. So let me just make sure I got this straight. He's voluntarily giving you $1,000 a month for child support, correct?
That's correct.
He has the children, you said Sunday through Wednesday?
Yes.
Which means you have them Wednesday through Sunday.
That's correct.
Who pays health insurance?
I do, Your Honor.
How much is health insurance?
It's roughly $309 a month. She asked me a question.
But she's still talking to me, though.
Okay. I did ask him a question.
Okay.
So, everything that I just repeated back to you is accurate, right?
He has money. He's spending on...
Bro, it's just about the money. She wants more money. And that's crazy to me. I'm glad the judge here asks what's the cost of schooling and how the scheduling for custody or parental rights is split. And it's 50-50. That's important to know here because watch what's going to happen here in this video.
That wasn't my question. Everything that I just repeated back to you is accurate, right?
Pretty much.
So I'm confused as to why you're here. Are you trying to put him on
I want to put him on
You want to put him on child support for the $1,000, or are you trying to put him on child support for something more?
Something more, yes.
Okay, let me move over to, before I move over to him, what do you do for a living?
Nice.
I'm a teacher.
All right, how much money you make?
I make about $60,000.
All right, do you have access to private health insurance for the children?
Yes, I do, but I'm a teacher. I don't have that extra. That's why the father should help out with that.
He does. He pays health insurance.
Yes.
He just said he pays $309.
Yes.
So you can't say he needs to help out with that because he's already doing it.
You're right, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Now, sir, what do you do for a living?
I'm a truck driver.
Truck driver. How much money do you make?
I make roughly maybe $82 a year.
All right.
Okay.
Now, help me make sense of this. You give her $1,000 a month for the children. You pay health insurance. You all have a split schedule.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm missing something. Like, what is the issue? Why are we here? Because I would think that you bring someone to child support court if they're not doing something. I do understand making it legal, putting it in.
Right? The guy is doing everything. He's paying for the school, he's giving her money, the custody is split 50-50. She makes what, 62K a year, he makes 72K a year. Not really a difference because now he's paying her $1,000 every month. And when they're at both each other's house, they support what they need. When they're at the house, they support what they need at the house. I don't see what the issue is, right? But let's continue.
In a document, but you're asking for more money. So I'm trying to get the disconnect here.
Because like I said, he has other women he's spending money on.
She never lets him talk, so.
Okay, I'm going to let you talk.
Exactly.
Okay.
What it is, Your Honor, she didn't mention this, but she's engaged.
Wow.
And she just found out that I'm recently dating, so now she's mad at me.
Oh, I'm mad.
There goes the conflict.
Not bad.
There goes the conflict.
I'm
now
not
I
mad.
asked what was the disconnect here. It was something missing. So you brought him to court because he has a new girlfriend?
No, ma'am. I'm not
That's
mad
exactly
about
why, Your Honor.
And you're engaged.
Yes, ma'am.
He's still gonna want to marry you after he see what you're doing to this man?
She's sipping the coffee. That's
He's
so
on
funny.
my side about this.
Of course he is.
So he agrees
Beta
that
male.
he should be paying more than
Yes.
$1,000 a month
Yes,
in
like
child
I said,
support.
he has other women that he's pretty much
What does
treating
his
money
other
on.
women have to do with anything?
he's spending all
Quite
the money.
frankly, you shouldn't care. You have a whole nother man that you should be worried about, and you over
understand
here
that.
all in his business.
I'm not trying to be
And he doesn't even
You
work
are
here.
trying to be in his business because you have mentioned it twice that he has other women. His
Yes.
other women has nothing to do with this case.
It
So
really
you can
does,
pipe
Your Honor.
down
It really
and
does.
stop bringing that up. It has nothing to do with
Okay.
it. Well, let
It
me
really
say it
does.
like this. It is not going to have an impact on my decision today.
Wow. Okay.
At least
Okay?
she's logical.
Thank you.
I
Now,
like that.
so you have a new girlfriend.
So let's pause it just a little bit. The truth was just exposed, right? He's dating a new girlfriend. Even though they're technically separated, they're not divorced from what I'm understanding, right? She's engaged, which is actually crazy because she's not divorced or separated, which is crazy to me. But not only that, she wants more money from this guy, even though the guy's doing pretty much everything that he can. He probably could do more, but why do more when you have 50-50 of the split? You provide for them when they come to you. She works, so she definitely need to provide for them when they go to her. And not only that, he's paying insurance and he's paying for their school. What more would a woman ask for? She's bitter, she's jealous, and she's angry. That's all that it is. Through all that anger, which she has no love, this woman is evil. Through all that anger and frustration, she can't see her heart is filled with bitterness and anger because the guy is dating a new woman that now she's upset about that. Oh, that you're giving the money to that woman that should be coming to me now. How would that money be coming to you? You're not with him anymore. But she's bitter about it because all those years that she spent with him, she needs compensation for it. So now she's angry and she's taking him to court, trying to hurt him to get more money from him to satisfy her ego or pride and her false self that she have identified with. But we're gonna see in a minute because I did watch the entire video and I want you guys to see how anger and hatred is gonna cause you to do crazy stuff. And in those times that you're angry and you can't see, because anger, you do dumb stuff when you're angry and you just can't see. You're gonna see that you think you're hurting the person, but in the end, you're actually hurting yourself. Watch this.
And she's in her feelings about it.
She definitely
Okay.
not
She
feeling about
always
it.
try to come by to see if she's there. She see us out. She always try to come make a hostile environment.
Did your fiance come to court today?
No, he didn't.
Oh, well, I'm glad. Because if what he's saying is true, that's not a good look.
I'm not jealous. I'm not hating.
Just to touch on her fiance as well, that she's now engaged with. He's a beta male. He's subjective to the woman already because he doesn't even probably know the full story, but he's agreeing with this woman. Shows you where that guy stand. He's already all about the woman and catering to her, and she's gonna destroy him just like how she's trying to destroy this guy here, which is insane.
I'm not coming by the house or anything looking for him.
All
So
jealousy.
again,
All
The
jealousy.
disconnect is
Stop spending the money on the other women.
12.50.
I need you to
6:50,
stop
we're gonna stop
interrupting me.
Yes, ma'am.
Because you have not done anything to prove to me yet that this man needs to pay you even the $1,000.
Okay.
You said the children are in private school. It's $1,000 for private school.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's the whole child support, that I need more money
For
to
what?
take care of them.
But you're a
You're taking care
teacher.
of yourself. You're not taking care of them.
You don't know that.
I do.
Miss Henry. Miss Henry.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
obviously came here to waste my...
That's crazy. She wants more money for. I tell you, she wants more money because she needs to be compensated for whatever happened in their relationship when she was with him. She's like, this new woman ain't gonna be getting in the money, and I've been with you for so long and probably been through the trenches with you. Like, what? Women, jealous. They're crazy.
time.
No,
Okay.
no, Your Honor.
Yes, you did.
No.
Yes, you
No.
did. You are asking for more money, and he's giving just that. He's giving $1,000. He's covering the kids' tuition.
So what about clothing?
Y'all have a split schedule.
I'm
He
not-
needs
I
to
got
maintain
clothes up.
clothing. Excuse me, Mr.
Please, you
Henry.
bring the
Excuse me.
kids
Give me a
back home and
minute.
they
Give me a
look
minute.
just-
Here's the reality of it. You all have a split schedule. You need to be providing clothing and everything for your home. You need to be providing clothing and everything for your home. This is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to
50-50.
order anybody to pay child support. What I'm going to do is that you testified to this. You said tuition was $1,000.
Yes.
$500 per child. So you know what? You're going to pay $500,
Wow.
and he's going to pay
Judge.
$500 directly.
See, she brought him to court trying to hurt the guy in her anger and frustration and jealousy and greed and pride and ego that she couldn't see that the guy is actually doing a good job. But because she wants to hurt him, she did this, bring him to court. And in the end, she ended up hurting herself. Listen. Anger is not good to have because you're going to do dumb stuff like this and you think you're hurting the person. You're hurting yourself.
To the school.
That's
That
you
is
make
right.
more money than I do, and you hadn't.
And you're going to keep maintaining the health insurance. Okay? Now,
Thank
if
you.
you decide to get private health insurance on your own through your employer, you're obviously, you can do that. The children can be double insured. But
True.
I'm not going to have him pay more than $1,000 or even continue paying $1,000 when, based on both of your testimony, you have a split schedule. That's what's in the best interest of the children, and that's what's fair.
Fair.
That is fair.
That's not fair.
Well, it is fair
Got
today. Did you
you.
have anything else?
You got it. You got it.
It's always about me, right?
It is.
I asked
It
you a
is.
question. Did you have anything further for today?
No, I don't.
Okay, Mr.
Just
Henry,
bring,
did
when
you
you bring
have...
the kids back home, make sure they're dressed properly, please.
I bring them back with what they came
Oh,
with.
what? Okay.
Okay, well,
This actually illustrates a perfect example of someone that is jealous, prideful, egotistic, greedy. And all of those are hate. You think they're separate, but they go under the one umbrella, hate. You think it's they think they love each other in the start of their relationship, but look what they're doing to each other. Technically what she's doing to the guy. But the guy didn't love her either way. They only did that out of resentment to each other. That was just it. It's actually hatred from the start of it. But now look at it. That's true hatred playing out here in this video. But as you can see, all it did, she was trying to get revenge, because she couldn't see. And all it did was backfire on her. She's trying to hurt the guy. she hurt herself. But let me know what you think of this video. Amazing video, actually.